Hi everyone, this is my That Board model. It's based off the V-bottom from the 1967, heavily influenced by the one Midget Farrelly did. That's why I called it That Board, because there's a photo of him with that tail of the board, and you can really see the V showing up full on, and it's sort of in like that position. Anyway, I did call Midget up a while back and asked him that if I could at least say this board was influenced by him and that picture and that period of V-bottoms. It's not meant to be a copy or anything else, but just saying influenced by that board of Midget's that time. Now this particular one is 8 foot, 23 wide and 3 1/4 thick. Now it's got the super low pinched rails, and on the deck you can see this particular one has a bridge. Marty wanted a bridge just in case. Okay, it just features the small sticker here in the center, and it keeps it very basic. Now this one's a slight change from the original That Board. I noticed in a few of the other photos of that original V-bottoms, they had, the one I started doing just was slightly narrow in the tip of the tail here, but I wanted to go for the full, really sort of boxy square tail that they had, and the nose as well. What I did was, the other one I did, the first one, sort of had a bit more of a pointier nose, but the one I've seen standing up, the white one of Midget's, had sort of a more of a rounder nose and a bit more of a straighter look through the middle. So that's where I'm coming from with this. As well as that, the tail, it's got the full thick chisel tail, and yeah, I've seen some really different versions where they've been really thick, and I've just gone the full warts and all with this version. I haven't toned it down at all. Now, as for the fin, this one has a 12-inch deep fin with my normal template for this particular board, and like my 60s Pig. Now you can see the V, it's got the full-on V at the tip of the tail and this part of the board. I read up a fair bit about the V-bottoms, and the particular one that Midget was doing at the time, he didn't have a lot of V in the front part of the board. He kept it mostly in the back part of the board. The ones with the V all the way through, they're the ones where you see that people turn and they just do not work, okay? They just track and go forward, where these ones actually turn and go up into the wave and turn really well. Now, you can get this with either a fixed fin or a glass-in fin. Most people go for the original look of the glass-in fin, and this isn't a stringer in the center. It's actually high-density foam, okay? So it's just got a high-density foam stringer with orange with the blue glue up. The glass job is 2 layers of 7.5 top and bottom, so they do not flex. They're pretty strong, and as well it features the finish coat with the natural finish and the bead on the rail, so it hasn't been cut back, and that's how it's going to be left. Now the fin, really thick. It's got a round foil on it, like they were then. It's not super sharp at the back of the board, so it hasn't got a lot of flex in it at all. Okay, I know some people believe that they all were flex fins, but it's just not true. A lot of the old males I've seen had super thick and super stiff fins. I have this fabric, so I can do the same fabric on all of the boards. I've got some printed up with this 60s pattern, and it looks quite good. Now, as I said, you can get this a bit smaller. This one's 8 foot, like the original ones were. I have done them down to 6'10", but I think they go best around this 8 foot size. And the people that have got them out there, the previous versions, where it's just, I might keep both videos up on the website, so I'll say the video above of the That Board will feature the slightly toned down version. But as I say, this one is the warts and all. And when you see the tail, you can see the thickness in the center there and so forth, but the pinched rail. So anyway, this one is That Board.